What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Echo and the Bunnymen, and back with more from their 1980 album Crocodiles, as Luca decides that she wants to jump up, I think. Are you coming up? Yeah, she's coming up. And once again, shout out to Amber for sharing this stuff. And the next track on Crocodiles is, as I failed to remember because Luca has distracted me, Pictures on My Wall. Sorry, Luca. I know, I moved. She gets so offended so easily. But yeah, Pictures on My Wall. We humans tend to memorialize, commemorate, or otherwise capture the visual essence of something, whether it's another person, it's a place. Obviously, we put things of aesthetic interest. But generally, pictures on my wall relate to pictures of people who populate our lives, whether that is currently or at some point in the past. And indeed, as the Thompson twins Hold Me Now reminds us, sometimes the nature of those pictures can serve as a metaphor for the relationship. It's one that was important, but now the picture is tattered and torn, reflecting the state of the relationship, maybe the placement of the picture within the house, or lack thereof, face down, put it in a drawer. These things can reflect emotions and feelings beyond the commemoration itself. So I feel like all these things could be at play. See, you are going to knock stuff down if you keep doing that. So let's see if you can't just... She is an excitable one. In any case, let's listen. This is Echo and the Bunnymen. The tune is Pictures on My Wall, and it's from the 1980 album Crocodiles.
Can you hear it? The sound of something burning, something changing on the merry-go-round tonight. Pictures on my wall are about to swing and fall. Love it, love it.
Yeah, they're going to swing and fall. Maybe they're not so important anymore. Or maybe...
We should have got it right. We should have got it right tonight. Can you hear it? The sound of someone thinking, on the merry-go-round tonight. Pictures on my wall are about to swing and fall. Love it, love it.
Noticing the bass on this one. I was trying to say maybe he doesn't need these emotional connections anymore. Maybe the commemoration is not the same because the attitude toward the people commemorated in the pictures has changed, or maybe the environment is what's shaken them loose. And perhaps, it's not so much that he's changed his opinion, but it's a literal dislodging of these commemorative pictures on the wall, by current circumstances. So, whether more literal or more metaphor, I'm not quite sure what's at play, but I do think it is in that mode of like, there's pictures of people and the emotions that relate to them, and also, the way the physical nature or condition of the picture, as well as its, again, location. Is it up on the wall? Is it falling to the ground? These things all serve as metaphors. So I think it falls into like um, a, a songwriting type that a number of groups have gotten at. Again, the Thompson Twins' "Hold Me Now" always comes to mind because it's like right at the beginning of the song. But I think Depeche Mode have had a song basically in that regard. And yeah, bottom line, I do enjoy that kind of concept because it's, again, we humans, we keep things because of the attachment to the person they were related to, not necessarily because the actual physical object has great value, either monetary or aesthetic, but it's the memory and the emotions related to that memory in connection to a person or a time or both, that gives them that individual subjective value. So yeah, curious what is going on. And sonically fascinating. I do love that really high synth. It was a bit haunting. Again, not like crazy. It wasn't dark or unsettling, but it was, a bit mysterious, a bit unclear. So yeah, and maybe that relates to the attitude of the song, where like, the emotions of the past are falling to the ground, and whatever comes next will be something necessarily new. So not quite sure, but do let me know what you think. Once again, big shout out to Amber for sharing this, and Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.